Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to the Audi TT Mk1 build series. Now I got Rhys here today with me from
Rio Transport.
Rio Transport, that's on Facebook. You do mobile mechanics and everything, any area really, obviously South Wales. So yeah, give him a shout if you need anything. He's here today to give us a hand with these rear trailer arm bushes because they're a bit of a pig. Yeah, now this video is a bit... We missed the first part of this because once again, for the third time, the SD card's played up. So I've actually got a new one in here again now. But we'll show you where we're at. We have done a little bit already, but I'll just go through exactly what we've done. So come take a look. Now, as we said, the rear trailer arm bush is located just up under here. Hope you guys can see that. Now on the inspection video, they were really bad. But there is a lot of movement there, isn't it? Oh, yep, that one's really good. Oh my god. Oh, you just moved the whole thing. So yeah, so we've decided to tackle this on our own. I was going to get Glenn to do it, but unfortunately it's New Year and I haven't even used the car since he's done the timing belt and everything, just because of these bushes. I just don't trust them. So Rhys offered us a hand to get this done. Obviously Drew was away. He's actually gone back to work today. So we're just tackling this side. Now we did do the other side last week, run out of time. So we did film it, once again. I think we got some of the footage, but hey ho, we'll start again with this side. Now, as I said, the SD card played up. What we've done is, you're supposed to disconnect it around here, the brake line, just obviously give movement for this arm here. Now, unfortunately, my car being my car, and every car I pretty much own.
Typical.
Yep, that's what I do. Yeah, the pipe C's, we don't want to go and twist the pipe because we don't want to change those today. So what we're going to do is, well, we have done, is disconnect it at the caliper. Now the reason we've got that little pipe on it with a bolt in the end of it is to create a vacuum to stop the fluid travelling back up the system. If it does that, you need the VCDS to re-bleed the ABS pump. Now it worked on the other side, what's that? Which is a bit of a nightmare. It is a nightmare, and once again, we haven't got that, it's down Glenn's. So yeah, what we've done, and it worked on the other side, was just put this pipe over the bleed nipple, or the bleed pipe, sorry, the pipe that goes into the caliper, just to stop the fluid going back. So yeah, what we got to do now is take all these little clips off, just to drop that pipe, and then we can get at this arm. So first thing first, this bracket, there's a couple of clips on the back of there for the line, which we're going to remove. Removing that bracket, obviously, to save any stress on that line there. So I'll leave Rhys to that, and have another sip of coffee. You only had yours, yeah?
I'm a coffee, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I think it's coffee time first. So the brake pipe and everything's off, out of the way, pretty much, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go. So then, there we are. And now there's 4 bolts holding the cradle up.
And 4 16s as well, weren't there, if I remember?
16? Yep, I think so, yeah. Yeah, because that's right, because Car Crisp tapped 15s on his because they were knackered. Now we got away with it on the other side, but...
Yeah, yours ain't too bad, is it?
Well, don't say that, because we haven't done this side yet. Just drinks the crap out of that. And you've got Drew's cup today. And in Drew tradition, you were late.
Yeah, just Drew's put a bit of weight on this one.
Yeah. Don't say anything. I don't feel good, is it? Whew.
That's cool.
Yeah, you don't want that happening on this. That's going to be a hell of a nightmare to extract. And to just welded the bracket back up.
I know, why.
Change the bush, weld the bracket up.
Pretty super glue.
Yeah. There's no one at the door, it's just how bad the weather is at the moment. If you haven't got the right tool for the job, we use what me and my dad created. The bitch, because this will crack anything or snap the ratchet. But either way, if it works.
The ratchet to go first.
Yeah, well, this is it. If it works, it works. So luckily again, we managed to crack these up. Well, I say we. I did spray them, so I'm going to take credit for that part of it. But anyway, Rhys has managed to get those all undone with the 16. We didn't have to tap anything on them. Yeah, luckily. So what we've done now is support the rear arm with the jack. Rhys is now, how many we got left? 2?
We got the last one to come out.
Oh, last one to come out of the cradle, and then we can lower that down, and then there's an 18, which is the centre bolt that holds the bush in place. So it's not that bad of a job, is it? I know. No, obviously. Yeah, go on.
It's a bit. It's when you get the pipe stuck like that, and you just need to know your way around it, really. But
yeah, well, that's it. Once again, you need to know what you're dealing with and how to go around things, because it's mad. Sometimes you can't see the wood through the trees. I would have been like, oh well, I can't get that off. It's gonna have to go into Glen. Blah blah blah. Now, so Rhys just basically traced it all back to the caliper and said, well, we just pop it off there, then it's fine. So yeah, once again, it's sometimes you just can't see it. Sometimes you got to walk away as well, which does work, doesn't it?
Breathe a bit.
Yeah, woosad a bit. So but yeah, we've obviously couldn't show you jacking the car up because that was done on the previous video. Well, the first one. I'm saying previous. This is the third time we tried this. Due to the SD card. Once again, it's just one of those things, unfortunately, with filming. But yeah, what all you do is use the jack and jack it up via the rear subframe. There's a brace on the bottom. I'll show you a bit later. Basically, just jack it up, and then you've got positioning for the axle stands you can use. There's like these rubber grommets at the back. So it's as easy as that. And I have painted these while I was at it. Nice red calipers now. Just gonna roll that now, and it should bring that cradle down with it.
In there a bit.
Oop, there it goes. And that's why I use the jack.
Yeah,
it's the jack wasn't there, it would have dropped. Yeah, well this is it. Obviously you've got the compression on the spring as well. So that's the centre bolt for that bush. Now the other side pushed out in there, so yeah, when we undone this.
That was bad, wasn't it?
That was really bad. Well, when we done the inspection video, we checked this one first and it was like, ooh, there's a lot of movement in there. And when we did the other side, the arm was actually sliding back and forth. So this one's not as bad, but it's still bad.
I mean, when we picked it up, there was a bit, you know.
Yeah, the wheels were cambered in loads, and they would also look like they were pointing in. Now that would explain why. It drove okay, which is really weird. But then I never pushed it, which I'm really glad of now. Oh, there it is. And there now the bush. Be quick with this one because of the music. And yeah. No, Rhys doesn't have anger issues. The idea is to get the pin out of there. And the other side fell and literally pushed out, didn't it?
This one is...
Because it was that bad. Yeah, this one seems almost solid.
Really tight, yeah.
Yeah. No, as Rhys just said now, he's just put a bolt back up on the cradle just to keep it out the way, stop it dropping. I know you can't remove the cradle and clean it up, but we're not too bothered about it today. Right, so if you haven't got a press tool, all you need is some threaded bar, some sockets. This one actually fitted perfect for this car with a 17. The 17, I'll show you when I get it off the car, goes against the sleeve. Yeah, so the 17 goes against the sleeve and it'll push the centre of the bush out. Obviously the inside one needs to be a lot bigger so you can push the centre insert into the actual socket. You need two nuts that side to lock against each other, otherwise the bar will turn. So if you haven't got a bush removal tool, that's literally all you need. Some sockets, washers, and some nuts. Threaded bar as well, yeah, that goes up. So that is essentially the tool we made. There's the centre of the bush to go with that one. It has brought quite a little bit of meat off with it, which is great. 17 still stuck inside a minute, but Rhys is cleaning up the height level sensor. As soon as we get that out, then we can tap the 17 out of it because that'll fall out. Then it's removal of the bush. That threaded bar is a lifesaver, so just make sure you got some of that in your garage. Bit of lube. Whoa, no, I think everyone just joined us at the wrong time.
I know, right?
Right, so as you can see here now,
cheers,
we've got the centre out and the 17. So Rhys is going to spray that bush now. And then we can yeah, just tap that bush out, clean it all up and put the new one in theory. We have to remove that level sensor there because there was a lot of strain on it with this arm going up and down. We've had to remove that anyway because we got to do the rear suspension. So it's like a plastic sleeve on the outside then, is it?
Plastic, yeah.
As I say, most of them are metal.
Like a little bit of metal, mostly plastic, yeah.
Sorry, Drew, there it is. So please excuse the mess on the bench. So there we have the two bushes out, the original ones. Like I said, you can see by the centre of that one here, that was on the driver's side. The pin literally was not even part of that bush anymore, so hence why I pushed out. But this one, as you can see, was attached. So yeah, with those out now, Rhys is giving it a good clean on the inside with the wire brush on the drill and right on through. So we clean that out, grease these up. Plenty of grease. Obviously you want it on all the contact parts. in the middle there. I'll just put a little bit on the outside. It comes with the grease, a sachet for each one. So yeah, I'm going to grease them up ready. Hopefully then will be the time to get them back in the car. So there we have it. The new bush is in there. The insert's in as well. Good thing about these split bushes, you don't need to press them in. They do just push in.
Godsend,
they really are, yeah. So yeah, the trick now on the other side with the well was really tricky. Was pushing that into the carrier, wasn't it? So
a bit overkill there, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like the flares on the end. You can see them there. They're just very, very tight. So we'll have a little go with that now and see where we're at. Right, so to get that cradle back in, use the jack to put the cradle up. You do have to wiggle it around a bit just to get it located. That cradle there. You've got to get all 4 bolts lined up. Easy said and done, but not too bad. It's just fiddly. It's like one of those there. Better with 2 of you, because obviously for the 2 of you to wiggle it in position. Tighten these 4 down now, and then we can put the brake pipe and everything back on, and it's done. So there we have it. The cradle's back in. We're just reconnecting the brake line now. Uh-oh, I thought I could do something. Yeah, so yeah, brake line back on. We can bleed the rear brake, and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will do an update video on Rhys taking selfies in the pocket. Yeah. So yeah, we will do a video on how it responds with the suspension video, because we're going to tie all that in together. But yeah, we'll show you together, and then when it's back on its feet. So that's this side now also complete. Brake line, everything back in. We haven't clipped the ABS sensor, there's a reason. But yeah, we've re-bled the system as well. They bled quite easily, yeah?
Yeah, on the field.
There we go. So yeah, I'm going to show you the other side, so I can get under there as well. And we'll show you the new bush on that side. So there's the new one on that side as well. Once again, bled all done this side. I'm going to clean that pipe while we're here, because there's still a bit of residue on there. So I'm going to clean it off just so we keep an eye on it. So there's the rear trailer arm bushes done. Something that needed done.
Definitely.
Major problems with that. So I just want to say a massive thanks to Rhys again from REO.
Yeah, Rio Transport Services.
Yeah, I keep saying REO just because that's what you'll probably search on Facebook.
It's named after me and my daughters.
There we go.
It would be RIO, but there we are.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, don't forget to go and check him out. Anything you need in the South Wales area, give him a shout. As you can see, he knows what he's doing with these things. Stay tuned, we got loads of mods coming on this car. We haven't even started the mods yet. This is just all the mechanical side of stuff. We have got the Haldex to have a little look at later, but once again, we'll see where we go with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll leave it guys there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Boom! It was a boom.
A boom.
A boom.